really hate the fact that the human decency just straight up got Thanos snapped decades ago. I know for a fact I'm not the only one that thinks that if you do this stuff, you should be obligated to buy all of the meat that you sat on. I don't care if you don't got enough money to afford it, you're gonna have to sit with that negative balance for a little bit, having to sit with your consequences, you dummy. This is not in any way, shape, or form how anybody wants to have their smash burgers made. Hello all of you lovely individuals, and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/entitledB because, yeah, unfortunately, entitledness is a plague and there's no cure for it anytime soon. So, you know, if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, hit the subscribe. Oh, ain't that cute? It's a girl. You know what also would be nice? Instead of you having a kid, you learning how to pick up after yourself, because I don't want to see a single second of you claiming the whole, oh, they have people for that. It's the public park. Please have some public decency. And if really picking up after yourself is a hard thing for you to do, I don't think you should be having kids anytime soon, because I don't want you passing that behavior on to the next generation. Please, for the love of God, have some respect for yourself. Doing the whole, they have people for that, does not justify any of your douchebaggery actions. Also, I would absolutely love for the court to issue them the fine in the form of $250 fee for every single little bit of piece of, you know, shrapnel or whatever the funfetti is. Only silver lining in this that I've seen, is it kind of sucks that I can say and not be joking, is that at least they didn't use explosives this time. Seriously, people, going back to cutting the colored cake is very much something you can still do, and honestly, that one is preferred. r/am I the a-hole? I, 32F, have always believed in standing up for what is rightfully mine, especially when it comes to family matters. This belief was put to the test when my sister, this name 30F, and our family heirloom, a magnificent necklace passed down from our great-grandmother. Our grandmother, when her wisdom, left it to me in her will, which I always felt was a just decision, considering who her options were. When this person announced her wedding, she asked if she could wear the necklace for her special day. I was hesitant, knowing our history of disagreements and her occasional carelessness with things, but after much thought, I agreed, setting strict conditions for its use. To me, this was a generous compromise. However, things took a turn. A week before the wedding, during a casual conversation, she made a snide remark about the necklace, implying it should have been hers. I was taken aback by her audacity. In that moment, I decided she hadn't earned the right to wear the necklace, and I retracted my offer. On the day of her wedding, I chose to wear the necklace myself. It was, after all, mine to wear. My decision seemed to upset some guests, and surprisingly, her as well. I couldn't understand the fuss. It was just a necklace, and more importantly, it was mine. The situation escalated during the reception. I gave a toast, which I thought was quite fitting, a tribute to our great-grandmother and the lineage of strong women in our family represented by the necklace. I was shocked when she stormed out crying, and even more so when my family accused me of being insensitive. Now, our family is split. Some think I was too harsh, while others agree that it's my right to do as I please with my property. She hasn't spoken to me since her wedding day, and I'm left wondering if I'm really at fault here. So, am I the a-hole for wearing my necklace to my sister's wedding and standing by my rights despite my family drama it caused? Posts like these make me think, but in the end, I definitely see like both people being in the wrong to some degree. The snide remark very much could have gone without, but more so, the person bragging about having the necklace because of the snide remark at the person's wedding, I feel like is more salt in the wound than what the other person did with the snide remark. 1 star. Service and food was great. Cash only. I was short $1.71, and I gave him $30, and with a blank stare from him, I had to use the ATM for the $1.71, and not a stitch of kindness which would have made me visit often. Now, I will never go back. Oh, how dare they ask for you to pay for the full thing. You just lost a customer. Well, I can guarantee you, the customers they like having are the ones that actually pay for all of their food. Yeah, just a little bit of a pro tip, that price on the menu there, that's not a suggestion. That's actually the price there. And I don't know who told you differently or who pulled the whole, well, they did it last time for me card. But very much like I said, that's not how that works.
What What makes a guy easily unattractive?
I'm going to try to be nice, but I hold no promises.
Oh shit, there's many. When he doesn't have a fresh haircut.
Like I said, I am going to try to practice restraint.
When he doesn't have style. When he looks like a frog.
Only reason I'm saying I'm trying to practice restraint is because Ding Ding here is throwing the first punch, you know, so guess what? Round 1.
Like, just come on.
You know, I kind of feel like that microphone wouldn't have fallen off had you have not had it close to your mouth.
What makes a guy easily
Driven.
not driven? Just like when he talks about other chicks.
Toxic.
What's your advice to all the men?
Okay, you listening? Alright,
I'm listening, but you're probably not gonna like what I have to say after you're finished yapping your flap.
my advice to the men is to treat your girlfriend with respect. If you want her to be your girlfriend, you treat her with respect.
Ah yes, respect equals significant other. That must explain why you're single.
You treat her like you treat your mom. If you don't treat her like you treat your mom, you're not gonna get a yes.
Ma'am, I don't think you are going to be getting a yes. You will most likely will be getting a get the shit away from me.
Be yourself. Give your best.
The girl in the middle, actually that one was a good one. Be yourself. Be yourself. This is the best. Be good when you're by yourself. But you know this is gonna get messed up by the person on the right.
And work hard. How much should the guy pay for the engagement ring?
Ma'am, I hate to break it to you, but I think you might be asking that to somebody who's got no business having that happen to them anytime soon. Maybe it might be good just to move on to another person.
Who needs to pay again?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Could you say that a little louder, please? You know, because I think you hadn't startled the penguins in the Antarctic yet.
500. He gets paid every year. 500. He saves that towards the ring. If he doesn't, he's gonna get a no, and it's gonna be embarrassing.
Ma'am, you should be lucky to get a ring pop, let alone any sort of ring at all, because very much nobody is going to want to be asking you to be their significant other anytime soon with a lovely attitude such as that. And, you know, just as a little bit of an experience kind of tip and all that stuff, the price of the ring does not determine how much somebody loves you.
You're welcome. If I blow up on TikTok.
You know what? Kudos to the video for cutting off, like, right as she starts to try to plug her own TikTok, because, Jesus. Really don't like having a cross-post to make you just think of Petri dishes and the unfortunate fungus that happens to grow in them, and sometimes the fungus happens to get arms, legs, and a conscience. Plus, also, what do you want to bet that she's the exact same type of person that, would have a problem had any of the stuff that she said be said towards her. Guaranteeing. The two other girls actually had reasonable responses to the thing, but no, Ding Ding on the right happened to be the toxic cesspool of it all. And God forbid you happen to be making fun of appearances and calling people frogs and everything, ma'am, you might happen to want to look into a mirror because ribbit. I had a reservation, great, seated. When we got there, a couple minutes went by and then another. During this time, there was a storm which eventually died down. Long story short, was never offered the menu or water. Had an usher approach us who stated our power is out and so is the whole block. I'm asking my girlfriend, don't they have power generators? We don't mind as much for the ambience, but without power for the food, wouldn't it go bad? You need a gas to power up the gas-powered equipment. No, I was really looking forward to finally dining here. Unfortunately, the storm said otherwise. Yes, so because of the storm, you decided to give the business that you went to a 2-star reservation because of something that was out of their control. Way to go. Lovely person. Stuff like this just reinforces my idea to have a reverse Yelp where we can rate the customers. Just ask him, hey, do you have this membership so we can look you up? Yeah, totally. Here you go. Looks it up. This person's a piece of shit. Ah, great. You will address me by my husband's rank. There isn't anything that's made me say this is going to be the thumbnail faster than this is it. I don't know ranks offhand because I'm a normal person. This is 2 red chevrons. It resembles both the Navy and the Coast Guard Petty Officer 2nd class, but it isn't either. Got it. I'll refer to it as petty and 2nd class. You know, I've seen a whole bunch of stories that are very unfortunate about, like, people going off to the military and their spouses cheating on them because they're lonely and stuff. I'm wondering if any of those spouses pull this freaking card. I cannot take any guy with a girly birthday seriously. What do you mean you were born February 6th, May 21st? It is giving me the ick. If anybody's getting the ick, it's me having to understand what the shit shit is going on? Because I honestly don't see anything that makes any type of sense whatsoever. Somebody being born on a certain day doesn't dictate jack all things for them. This is like the bad parts of the astrology peoples. But with that, that is going to have to be with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.